Signs. Sorry guys. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. This is So True You Tear It. This is going to be that last week in October erotic energy reading for all the fire signs that's watching the channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all your likes, all your comments, all your subscribes. I really do. We're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to do it just like I did it before, guys. We're going to lay the cards out and see where the energy is. Fire signs, remember this is a general reading. So this is not going to resonate with all the fire signs that's watching this video. So if you don't feel like you got a message, fire signs, you have to get a personal reading or you have to come and see me. Come and see me next month, guys, okay? If you don't get a personal reading, you got to see me next month and see if you got a message then. That's the only thing I can tell you guys. All right? All right, fire signs. We're going to get started. All right, I'm going to flip the cards over. We're going to see where the energy is. All right, the first card, guys, is your personality, fire sign. So I feel like this could be your ego. We could be taking a time out from our personality. You've got the Hermit. So I feel fire signs, man. Personality-wise, you could be taking a time out because maybe that ego could be a monster. Your ego could be like a wolf, fire signs. Like, I think, like, you know you got to take a time out when it comes to your personality, when it comes to your ego, because if you don't, ego will speak first. I think the wolf in you would have spoke first. The lion, your lion would have came out, fire signs, and I think you would have just went wolf on somebody. So personality-wise, I think you're taking that time out with your ego here. I think we're thinking about... Memory is the next card, guys. So memory-wise, we could be thinking about a time when we could have became a monster. Like somebody didn't know that you really could have became that monster that you took a time out. Personality-wise, to see, like you could think about a time maybe when you was a monster, when people didn't see you as that monster, but you was. I don't know. That's why you took a time out. People don't know that you could be this person. You could be a real monster. Like, and this person has no idea. They're not even aware. This lady in the shower, she's not even aware that this monster is coming in her house. Like, so. Maybe memory-wise, that's just where your thoughts was. At a point where you was a monster and people didn't even know it. But you took a time out to balance out your emotions, to balance out your personality here. I think where your mind is leading you in this situation is the 4 water fire signs. So I feel like your mind is leading you to a place where you could take care of this emotionally. It's leading you to a place emotionally where you're going to get it under control. Because I feel like with this card here, this person, I feel like it's independence here. Like, I got this. I got it. I got it under control. I don't need no help. But with the 4 of water, I will say, don't be too strong. Because it could be a bit of a turnoff here. Like, your mind is leading to you to not need help from nobody. Fire signs, that's what I feel. You don't need nobody's help. And that could be a bad thing, too, because sometimes people may like you. This could be somebody liking on you, and they want to help you. But because you got this personality of, I don't need no help, I got this, because if somebody help me and they don't help me the way I want, I might snap on them, you know. But sometimes don't be so harsh, you know. You could use a little help. You don't have to be so strong, so independent in a situation here. That's how I feel like. But that's where your mind leading you to. You're leading you to feel like you don't need no help from nobody. That type of feeling. Your mood is the Queen of Air, so I feel like your mood is everybody can kind of kiss you behind. That's how I feel like. Listen, if they're not coming at you with the truth, then you don't want to hear it. That's how I feel. And this last week in October, fire signs, if people aren't coming to you with the truth, then don't come to you at all. That's the feeling. Talk to the backside. I'm turning my face up. I don't need no help. I don't need anything unless it's the truth. So if you come into me with nonsense, then you could keep it moving because I got this. I got this type feeling here. Can't nobody really tell me nothing. That feeling of I'm independent, I got it, can't nobody tell me nothing type feeling going on here. That's what moves you in. When it comes to matters of the heart though, fire signs, I think we could be fooling ourselves with the moon. You got the moon here. So I think when it comes to matters of the heart, you gotta look at things from a different perspective. The path may not be clear when it comes to matters of heart. You may not see this situation, relationship, or whatever it is. You're not seeing it how it should be. Maybe you got to see it from a different light. See it in the daytime instead of at night. But I just feel like when it comes to matters of the heart, the moon show up. That means there's some illusions, some secrets, not really seeing things for the way they are. Not seeing a full picture. The path is unclear. You don't really know what's going on when it comes to your heart. That's how I feel here, fire signs. When it comes to your health, I feel like, health-wise, you feel like you're sitting on top of the world. For some of my fire signs, you got your health under control. I don't know if a lot of people got their health under control, but with this fire signs that's feeling this, you feel like when it comes to your health, listen, you sit on top of the world. You got this. You got this, fire signs, when it comes to your health. Health-wise, you good. For those fire signs that's resonating, some of our fire signs is good. We could be young, healthy, sitting on the world with our health. All right, fire signs. How society see you, fire signs? How you think society seeing you is the Ten of Water. So society see you emotionally. They see you emotionally good, though. I think you feel like society see you as a Ten of Water. They see you good, emotionally good, in a good place emotionally. Society see you in a good place emotionally. That's how you see society looking at you. Like society see, I'm good. I got my emotions in check. This is the Ten of Water. So I feel like you like, no, I got my emotions in check. Society don't see me crying. I ain't crying for nobody. I got my emotions in check. So that's how you see society seeing you, as you got your emotions in check. You got your emotions under control. The Ten of Water, you good. You in a good place emotionally. They see you good. But this situation is going to be like, how this going to end out is the King of Air. So it's going to end out with the truth. Because you got the Queen of Air and the King of Air. So you're going to get the truth, even if you don't want to hear it. In this situation here, I feel like in the end, the truth going to be here no matter what. So whether you can't nobody tell you nothing, they still gonna tell you something. Because it's the truth. Like the king, it was so interesting because the Queen of Air and the King of Air was like right above each other. So this could be some cross watching going on here. But I do feel like whether you want to hear the truth, fire signs, in this last week in October, the truth is coming anyway. It was like the Queen didn't want to hear it, but the King showing up to tell you like. But the Queen wanted to hear it, but she wanted to hear it like you could only come to her with the truth. Anything else, you had to talk to her back. But the King is here like, listen, come to me with the truth and tell me whatever, because I'm still going to be here. I'm going to hear your truth, and I'm going to listen, and I'm here. So that's you better come with the truth, because I'm here. Like, that's how it's going to be, the energy here. That's how it's going to end. Spiritual tendencies, spiritual-wise, we got the Empress, fire sign. So spiritually, you good. You know your worth. You got your spiritual matters in check, your spiritual tendencies. You up here. Spiritually, maybe some other people down here. But you good. All right, fire signs, you got your spiritual stuff in order. You like, I'm good. I know my work. I know my spiritual stuff. I'm good. Don't need nobody telling me what I'm doing spiritually. When it comes to work, fire signs, when it comes to work in this last week in October, we got the Emperor. So I feel like work-wise, somebody could be a bit controlling at work. Like, the Emperor energy to me feel like with this card, like somebody controlling something at work, controlling a situation, you know, a bit controlling with the Emperor. Got some people underneath you, maybe you a boss. Got some people underneath you that you telling them what to do type feeling here. So for my fire signs that's feeling it, I feel like you could be a boss and you could be controlling a situation at work. Don't be too controlling, you know, looking down on people like they peasants. Don't have that type of arrogancy at work. You know, don't be too egotistical. Like, everybody's a peasant. You're beneath me. I am the emperor type feeling. Because, I don't know, this girl look like she's sitting in rags. But when it come to work, I think, like, you could be a boss. That's how I feel. You could be a boss. There could be people underneath you that work for you. That type of feeling here. But you hope that, I think when it comes to a hope here, fire signs, you hope that people see you like this, okay? You hope people see you living good, living a high life, living right. You hope that people see you in a respectful way, having a respectful relationship. But really, I think you're going through a lot, fire signs. People don't really see the real side of you. They don't see under the table. They only see what's on top of the table. Like, under the table, it's a whole other side of you, fire sign. It's a whole other side of you. You hope people don't see that side. You hope they don't see that side. You only want them to see this side, don't you? You want them to see the good side. You only want to show your good side to people, fire sign. But actually, you got two sides. That bottom side is chaos, a little chaotic. A lot going on down there under the table. But you might be dealing with some difficulties. I think the difficulties is going to be playing that magician. playing that magician, fire sign. Your difficulty is going to be in this last week of, I don't think it's going to be too difficult though, because you're the magician. So the difficulties may be making sure you got all them tools together to take care of the situation. That's going to be the difficulties. Having all your tools in the right order. You got them though, just using them. Maybe the difficulties is using them, knowing that you got all the tools you need to take care of this. Whatever you need in this situation, you got it in this last week in October. You the magician. So the difficulties, maybe you don't think you got it, but you do got it. All right, fire signs, you got everything you need to fix this. Whatever's going on here, all right? This is how we feeling in that last week in October. Thank you, fire signs, so much. I hope it resonated with you guys. I'm going to see you guys next month. All right, bye, guys.